Like nobody died. It still works,
Yeah.
Maybe it's not 99% or whatever, wherever I had it, it might be at 80%, but I
And
have
that's okay,
100% more
right?
time. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If somebody can do it at 80%, let them do it. You know what I mean? And then just go spend your time finding another person to go do it, and let your efforts work on compounding stuff instead of the very, granular. I mean, hire other people to do the things that they can do, and you go work on the things they can't do, that you can't hire out.
And contrary to our own belief, we're not the best at everything. So we need
We would
to,
think we are. I mean,
right. I mean,
ask
how could I
anybody
not
around
be?
here, and yeah, I get it. We like to think that, but there are people who, I mean, there's better sales. I mean, I've found people who I'm like, dang, I really like the way you worded that. I never thought about it that way. And,
Yeah.
you're like, okay, maybe I don't know it all.
Yeah. You let go a little and all of a sudden you start learning some stuff.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. And that's really when, I think when you can kind of start. I was listening to a Grant Cardone podcast this morning where he was just talking about how you kind of graduate from salesperson to business person. And so the skill sets that I'm working on now and that I've been in, kind of the trenches with the past several years, which I'm sure, y'all are the same way, is like, the sales stuff, I'm kind of graduated from that now. It's not really what I'm doing on the day to day, but I'm learning skill sets now that really help the business grow. And that's what I need to be doing. And that's the fun stuff. Like you said, Jason, where you like to be doing it because that's kind of our creative outlet in a way, I think.
100% the creative. I used to do graphic design and play in bands, and I love I always hated business stuff. I hated school and stuff like that. But like, yeah, when you start working on the business and you're not the bottleneck, and now you can start looking at it holistically and like, how can we move stuff around and make this work, and where can we take this money and reinvest it either in the business or outside of the business and grow it, and like you're just more of a strategic, creative type person. It's really fun.
It is, and it's challenging in a way that it's the same. I mean, it's the same ongoing, challenges, but it's also a new challenge every day, and new things come up every day, and that's why I really like podcasts so much. I think it's awesome that y'all have this podcast for insurance agents. You're talking about insurance because, we can log on to the business podcast, but some of the stuff doesn't apply to us. We don't have a singular item that we sit on a shelf and sell, so we need things that are very topic specific and particular to our industry. And I love that you all offer this to the insurance community because it's kind of this little world that we get, that we can talk to like-minded individuals, learn and grow together.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.